Right, g'day again. Okay, as I promised, show you the, well, finished for now. I've haven't watched the previous videos. We had 3 or 4 very severe dents in here. Had a panel that was stretched, it was weak and popping like an oil can, and yeah, so I did relief cuts in it, straighten it, weld it back up, puttied over it, and yeah, putty's pretty minimal. There'd be, I think probably maximum thickness of 2 mil in any of those bits. Yeah, so there shouldn't be any issue with it cracking or anything like that. Yeah, and it's plenty strong. No popping, no movement. So yeah, I'm plenty happy with that. Of course, there'll be, minor discrepancies. I can see already of like this is a little too defined here. It needs to blend out a little more like either end, but yeah, I'll yeah. When I've done everything on the car, to this stage, well then I'll go over the entire car, with a couple of heavy coats, or at least all the repair parts. Anyway, I'll get 2 or 3 heavy coats, a 2-pack primer, and not that much on the rest of the car, but repaired areas, and then I'll get guide coated and blocked, and possibly a little bit of putty here and there as well, and we'll get rid of any minor discrepancies. But yeah, basically I'm pretty happy with that. As I said, it's a little too defined here. A little bit of something funny going on there. Yeah, there was a big dent here, so it looks like I haven't got that quite right either, but yeah. And, it's difficult when you're puttying. You got bare metal, other paint, putty. It's difficult to see, how straight it is, or how well you got it there. Once you get it all one colour, well, then you're better able to see it. And as I said, once I get it in primer, I'll guide coat it then, and that'll pick up any minor discrepancies. There's other things you can do too. Like you shine light from different angles. Like if I shine a light down from this ridge, like this edge is straight, and if it's not straight along here, you'll get a difference in the shadow. So, and things like that. There's things you can do. You can get wax and grease remover, put it in a trigger bottle, spray that on it, give it a temporary shine, and get in the reflection, see how it's going to look when it gets a gloss on it. And, there's various things you can do to perfect it. And, anyway, so we're up to the point now we can move on and focus on other repairs. I can now get my fuel tank back in too, now that I've finished cutting and grinding and everything else, and welding. So it puts me one step closer to getting it going. And there's a bit of mesh that's sitting there. That's probably the night's job, and I'll make a video of that too. I had an issue several years ago of I kept getting huntsmans inside the car, huntsman spiders, and this is the only place they can come in, is through these vents. And the other thing too, and this is the reason why they rust out, is you get leaves and shit in there and sticks, and they end up right down in the corners there, and they turn into dirt and trap the water and stay wet, and cause it to rust away. So it's a really good idea to cover these. I mean, you can't block them up, you know, your air's got to come through, but when I say cover them, you got to mesh them up. Now, you see the holes I had in here, I did have a full piece. I just had a little bit of frame, I think it was probably 10 by 2 alloy that I'd glued mesh to, but I found with it sticking up, it was actually interfering with the cover that goes over it. So I'm going to do a little bit different now. I'm going to do 3 separate pieces that just push into it, fit inside, and remain flush. And I'll weld these holes up. So that's what this mesh is for. I'm going to make 3 separate pieces out of that. The holes are a little bit too big. I mean, you could still get small insects, get whitetails, could get through that. So once I've got them made, I'll then glue some fly mesh on it or something, and finish that off. So, the other thing I've decided, this was a test for the red, and once again the camera's not showing it the right colour. It's a cherry red and the camera's showing it scarlet, but I'm not totally happy with it. It's not really the colour. I mean, most of the time it is. Most of the time it looks cherry red, except when you point the camera out, of course. But in certain lights it'll go a brownish tone, another light it'll go a pinkish tone, so I'm not going to go with that colour. What I'm going to go with is the red that's on the Mazda 3s and stuff, the late model ones. I think when they start coming out, the current model anyway, current model Mazda 3s and CX-5s and that sort of thing. So a lot of pearl. Going to be an expensive paint, but anyway. But the other thing to see, the 2 reds clash. I mean, the red on the engine's actually orange. It's Chevy orange. It's called Rocket Red in Australia for some unknown reason, but it clashes with it. So the early Holdens always had a black firewall. They always had a matte black engine bay, and it appears that the HQs had a matte black engine bay too. So I don't know at what stage they decided to paint the firewall, with the body colour, but what this one was, this had a white firewall, which was what the outer colour was. But anyway, this van's, got a whole lot of different mods on it anyway. It's not a standard, so it's not really going to matter. But so we're going to be going matte black on that. Anyway, so that's what we're up to, and of course the next step is I've got to get this radiator support cleaned up. That's 2 pieces joined together. This is a Premier front radiator support twin headlight, and it rusted out down the bottom. So I'd cut the bottom half off a bent single headlight front that I'd picked up from somewhere, and welded the 2 together. But I've got to clean the welds up now and scrub the rust off, and I've got to get that painted now, because I get that on so I can put the guards on, and we'll go from there. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll catch you again. Bye.